Morning guys, day 5 of our Costa Rican little adventure. You just saw some footage of zip lining. Wasn't the fastest zip lines. It was pretty good, but we should have did that before we did the one 2 days ago. Whatever. You're gonna see right next to the volcano. Can't see it from here because we're still in the cover. There's this is a water slide that goes way up there. It's, what they say, 480 meter long water slide. It's concrete, so I'm not doing it. It's very narrow, and I think I'd end up getting hurt, and so I'm good. But other people are doing it, so I might catch a few people sliding down that. It's kind of interesting, their reactions. What else is there? There is a waterfall, there's hot springs, mud mat, horseback riding, stuff like that. So I'll get some of the footage of that and see where it goes. This is day 5. Enjoy. This is one of the shops of the pottery shop. There's a little stand where they show you how to make pottery, sort of deal. In the store itself is coffee, very rich coffee. And then this is the exit to the water slide. Oh, yeah, caught somebody.
Is that the hummingbird?
Yeah, it's a hummingbird.
It's tiny.
They're not very big.
Well, I've got extras in my bag.
Hard to track this guy. I'm trying to track him.
If you don't want to carry the bags on the horses, if you want, just leave it on the tractor. This tractor is going to wait for us on one.
over here. There you go. I know, you don't like it. Say hi.
Hi. Hi, horsey.
Go. Let's go.
Hi, pretty
It's also
boy.
kicking in your heels.
Hi,
That'll
pretty
get him
boy.
to go a little bit more.
Hi.
I'm slightly neat.
Do you want me to hold it?
Nope, I'm alright.
No, it's gonna get you.
Oh. Eh.
We might end up getting separated.
Look at the size of this thing. This is awesome. There's Mama taking up the rear.
I made it.
So this was the waterfall. Spectacular. Loved it. And I'm just doing the hike back to the other trail. We're gonna go to hot springs and all volcanic little action stuff. Hot springs, all hot springs.
Oh, there's my camera.
So that's a tour of the hot springs. So behind me, over my left shoulder, is where you start. You go in there, it's a sauna, it's pretty hot, you stay in there for 5 minutes, so that way all your pores just go. And then you go on the other side of the sauna, there's a couple vats of volcanic warm mud. You rub all over yourself. You stand over there, I don't know if you can see it, so there's a bunch of people over my shoulder that are drying. So they dry, and then there is a shower. Well, let me see. Yeah, so right there, you can see them shower. They got to shower all the stuff off. There they all just sitting there drying. And then there's 5 pools. You got one pool here, which is okay. That one's a little warm or cooler. That's the hottest one, about 105 degrees. And we have, I don't know, 100. And then the coolest one. So there's 5 pools that are fed by the volcano. So pretty cool. So this is a little bit more of the resort. This is stuff I haven't shown you yet. So this is the disco. So after the show, after the party, they come here and whatever. We haven't been there because pretty much by 10:30 we're pooped. Now if this fogs up, I apologize because this was in air conditioning. Now it's climatized, or trying to climatize to 90 degrees. Over there, in that building, is the spa and gym. You can get your nails done, you can get massage, workout, facials, whatever you want. So that's a nice little building there.
You want to walk on the other side?
No. And then over here, because I can go over the other. This whole row of buildings right here are all like souvenir shops or essentials. So if you're out of toothpaste or deodorant,
$50 sunscreen
or sunscreen that costs $50. Yeah, they gouge the crap out of you here. But nice little shops if you want to go shopping.
for Kathy.
Yeah, for Kathy. Is this a casino or no? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Oh
right.
no, this is the disco. So the other one was the wedding hall.
Oh.
You can take a picture of the sign.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you told James.
Huh?
First, you told James. First building there in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, it's all. Alright, so I guess I was wrong. So the other place I showed you, I said it was a disco. That wasn't it. This is the disco.
That was the wedding hall.
That was the wedding hall, which there was one 2 days ago. Again, more shops. And then right in here is the casino. Not very much in there. Just a couple tables, some slot machines, you know, typical casino stuff. More shops. Nice little walk if you want to do it at night. Great wall. I heard that. And of course, you actually do want souvenirs. There is a place, we went to a place called the Monkey Bar, but on the way through there's a whole vending area where it's just people selling what they make. Right there is Rio Palace, which I've already showed you an overhead of. And you got a little roundabout and little gardens. This is the way out, because this is our last day. We are leaving today.
Boo.
Mama's not happy.
Mama usually homesick, but not this trip. I don't want to leave. Although I miss my kids. Diamante.
Yep. That's the shuttle that goes to the zip lining. The one we did on our bellies, the Superman, which was, it's a must do. But yeah, a whole bunch of flowers. Nicely groomed. It's hot. In the sun, you can bake pretty quick. So how would you rate your experience here? What would you say your negatives were?
Negative?
Yeah.
Well, the beach is a little disappointing, but they are, it is what it is, and they're all public beaches, so it's not.
So, just to let you guys know, Costa Rica was made by volcanoes. So, the beaches here are roughly volcanic, so it's like black, grayish sand. It's not like Cuban sand or Florida or any of those.
Swimming's not the best, and then you have your bull sharks.
Yeah.
Yesterday we couldn't go in the water because there was some kind of
There's a riptide.
bacteria.
So you got some negatives. My negative would be the tub, the shower.
Oh yeah,
So the tubs are not like normal tubs that we have. They're big on top and then they narrow huge to the bottom. So it's kind of hard if you're showering with a couple. So yeah, that's, and the shower head itself sucked. But beyond that, I can't say much else about.
Hola.
I can't say much else negative about this place.
Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, very.
Food excellent. People excellent. Cleanliness.
Yep.
Friendly.
Very friendly. They will bend over backwards for you.
Good shows.
So just to let you know, I'm not sure if I did, but my golf clubs decided to not show up on my plane when I came in. And there was one guy, and he bent over backwards to get the clubs here. He got them here, we landed what, Monday? We got them Wednesday night.
Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert. He is the Nexus Tour guy, top-notch guy. He, friendliest guy you'll meet, and he'll bend over backwards to make us an enjoyable stay. And he did. So, kudos to him, but I lost a day of golf, so instead of 3 times, I went twice, which is fine because the one course made up for missing the other one. So, morning. Give you just a little bit more before we get to the gate.
Security?
Well, we're not going through it.
No.
But this is the entrance, and to me this is a really, this is the biggest resort in Guanacaste province.
700 rooms.
750 rooms. Biggest resort, and I think, because we were tempted to go to the Rio Palace, but we opted not to, just to do more excursions.
And this is more Costa Rican experience.
Yeah, it's a little more open. The architecture is a lot more Costa Rican, where the palace is like closed, everything's air conditioned. Just sit here. Everything's air conditioned, and it's like a more modern stuff. So if you like the modern stuff, that would be it. But we wanted something a little more authentic, and the architecture is pretty sweet. The whole lobby is just open, which is pretty kind of cool.
Fountains.
Fountains everywhere. Mind you, if you get a rogue animal going through there, it could be a little interesting. But very good trip. Like I said, we're leaving today. It's gonna be a 5-hour flight going back to Toronto, and then driving home another 3.5 hours. I'm ready to go back. I've kind of overstayed my heat. Mind you, we're going back to freezing cold, so that's gonna go quickly. But that's pretty much it for the trip. It's gonna take me a little bit to edit all this because it's a lot of footage that I recorded. But I will try to get it on as fast as I can. Subscribe. I got more stuff coming. I got more. It's gonna go back to woodworking and projects and stuff like that. I don't have another trip planned till, well, nothing planned till May. We're talking about May. But even that's gonna be like a 4 or 5 day trip. It's not anything special. It's gonna be in the States. So any comments? Leave them down below. Like this video. Share it around.
Come to Costa Rica.
Yeah, because I wanna see, we have a lot of Canadians coming to Costa Rica, and I'd like to see that even more because the experience here was awesome. Like, I didn't have one bad experience on any of the excursions or the golf trips, nothing. Very, very, very top notch. So, that's it. I enjoyed it. You enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
And that's where I'm gonna leave it. So, catch you next time. So there's one thing that I do regret not doing here. And there's an excursion that you go to Nicaragua. And one of the main reasons for me coming here was to see an active volcano. We went to an active volcano, but it wasn't very active that we can see. We weren't close enough. There is one spot in Nicaragua where it's an open crater and you see lava boiling and churning around and there's steam. And I was gonna bring the Mavic there and throw it up and do some video over that crater. The only downfall of that was 4-hour bus ride, and it's all day. So you start at 5 in the morning and you're not back to the resort until 8:30 at night. And that is one of the main reasons for us not doing that trip. I would have loved to get more footage of volcanoes and active, and I think it would have been spectacular, but it didn't happen. So that would be my regret from this trip. If I did come back, that would be on my list to do. Some sort of volcano somewhere.
Did you get this view? And then the front?
Yeah. I did, oh no, the original one was just of the opening. I loved it. There's not much bad I can say about this resort.
First time at a Rio.
Yeah, first time at a Rio. I've heard some negatives in different places, but this one, there's not much I can say.